Everybody, welcome to lesson 2.3. We're going to look at how to add students or guardians to your courses, as well as how to email those students or guardians with specific notification. So if you come up here to the People tab, you see that I'm the teacher. You can actually add instructors here, so you can invite other people to be co-teachers as part of your courses. Just a heads up, when you add someone as a co-teacher, they have the exact same rights as you do. So they can edit, they can delete, they can add, they can see every student's work. So just be aware of that as you consider adding teachers to that and giving them access. We've got students down here. You'll see that all of these students we have that are already in those spots. When I go here, I can invite a student. So I can specifically come in here and invite students by email. One of the nice things is, because we are populated with Google here, as we type this, it does look through our emails, Gmail if you've got it associated, and you can go through. So you see, like, I've got Mrs. Williams is a new teacher. I could invite her to come. I also have some of these other outside Williams contacts that I have. Now, just a heads up, we only have access to add people to the USD264.org domain to our classrooms. If you were doing something where you wanted specific access outside, that's a issue that has to be sort of done in the background through the Google administrative side. And so we can only add people with USD264 emails. If you don't want to do email, remember that you can come up here to your settings and we can give people that class code. That's probably the easiest way for people to join your course in terms of that. So really the only people who can join the course are students of ours with USD264 emails. But what you can do once you have your students in is you can come in and you can invite their guardians. And so again, you have to enter a guardian email. So that requires you to go to PowerSchool, find their email, or maybe you have them in your contacts list already from a list server that you're using or a group that you've made, but you can invite them to be a guardian as part of the course. And once they do, they're going to show up here as part of the guardian. They'll see that they're there. And that's important, because if you're going to do guardian reports, then you'll see that they're there. And once you have some guardians, this email all guardians list or a link will become active. The second part is, once you've added your students or you've invited them, you can actually communicate via email inside of Google Classroom here. So if I want to come in, right now I don't have any students selected. If I check all my students, the actions box becomes active. And I can use a drop-down menu here, and I can either remove students from my class. So if somebody got in that wasn't supposed to be there, or you wanted to clear it out or whatever reason, you can also mute specific students. So you can turn their ability off to show up in the stream with comments, those sort of things. But the most popular one is email. When I do that, it automatically populates. It opens a tab here with my Gmail. It takes all of those emails from those students. Notice that they're in BCC, which means blind carbon copy. So that's the privacy issue, where when I do that, I don't necessarily want everybody to see who was all part of the email. So it's going to show up like I just emailed to them. And then I can drop an email in here with the same features that I'm used to in Google Classroom. So that's a nice feature for emailing. When you have that same feature for emailing guardians. We can email the guardians here to do it that way. So that's how to add students to your class, also to email those students and or guardians if you have them invited here with that link. Thanks.